Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul.
Hello everyone, this is Frostbreath reporting and welcome to something new. Well, actually it's not really new because Minecraft is kind of familiar on my channel, but other than that, welcome to DraftCraft SMP, my first episode of Place, this new server I have been invited to. I'm really honored to be here. About a week ago, almost 2 weeks from when this video is uploaded probably, I got referred by Scottish Nutcase and I got in. To my surprise, honestly, and I'm really happy that I am now within a group that actually has an SMP server, which is really cool. Here we are at the spawn of the DraftCrafters SMP server, and it even has a Christmas tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Just for your information, this is recorded on March 22nd, 4:20 p.m. local time. So Christmas is pretty much past now. And I also found this beautiful flower garden made by Lols on probably the very first day of this spawn. I'm not alone right now on the server. We have Timon, Wingnut and Smelly online as well. And Wingnut is having internet troubles as usual, so GG. I already did a few things. Oh look, that's probably Wingnut. I already did a few things before actually starting to record my first episode. One of them is gathering materials. This is all I have right now. No iron yet, because I kinda realized that caves around spawn are pretty much exhausted when it comes to iron. I did find some coal, to my surprise, so I happily took it. I'm going to try and record in 30 or 40 minutes episodes every time, depending on what I'm doing and what I'm talking about and how long it takes me to talk about things. And other than that, I hope you're going to enjoy this new survival building series, kinda blog, podcast, solo podcast thingy. I kinda want to talk about all kinds of stuff when recording episodes over here. A little bit like Minecraft style, I guess you could say. Just want to talk about what's been going on in my life and what I've been doing here, and things in game and stuff like that, and other crazy talk. But yeah. Anyway, let's visit the Christmas tree. Let's see what's inside, because I just realized there's a ladder going up here. And inside is redstone. Oh, I guess that's to turn on the lights. Well, that's neat. Why didn't I think of that when building Christmas trees? So you may be wondering, why are you recording if you're just going to walk around? I'm not going to walk around. I'm going to build something. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to finish it within this episode. I doubt it. Or not. I'm going to build a tavern, because that's what this spawn is currently lacking. Currently it consists of many big buildings with faces on top, indicating that those are the owners. This is Impossible's thing. Tower. hideout castle. And way over there, when looking at the player named Wingnut probably, we saw Lewis's thing. Arena? No, it's not an arena. It's a palace. And 1-1 Slice has joined the game. No idea who that is. He also has 0 death. Oh well, let's just ignore that. So yeah, I've been struggling to stay alive. The death counter of my name is at 2. The first time I died of a zombie, and the second time I died of an angry Enderman. Other than that, I'm perfectly healthy. No iron so far, because there was nothing around here. I did manage to find some food, because there's some food growing and walking around. But yeah, we're going to build a tavern. I already have created it in creative mode. I need to find the screenshot of that tavern so I can start building it. I kind of do have an idea of how it looked like, but it's always useful to have a reference picture, you could say. There we go. It's in the bottom corner of my screen. It's really difficult, as I'm recording in a 1600 by 900 Minecraft game screen. I usually record it at 1280 by 720, but I kind of realized it was too small of a screen, and it was pretty difficult to play UHC on such a small one. So I increased the window to 1600 by 900, which is the same aspect ratio. So it should not give problems when rendering it back to 720p, since it will not stretch or crop the view, I suppose you could call it. And it's already getting night. GG. Let's just find a spot first. I have a quick look around. I've checked out most of the spots around spawn. I found somebody else's hideout just behind that forest in a swamp, I think it was. There's some savanna around here. I know there is mountains, and this path leads straight to Joey's. But I'm not going to Joey's. For a tavern to be noticed, it should be within a... Oh, great. Rain, rain, rain. It should be within a public area. In other words, an area that many people cross through. Oh, and Skype is still not on Do Not Disturb. Shut up. Thank you. I keep forgetting that when starting to record stuff. So it should be not too far from... Well, this is basically the center, I think. Or this. I guess it's this. So I was thinking... I think I should leave this one. Even though it's really derpy. Oh, snow. Snow. Yep. It appears this is the second spawn of DraftCrafters. This place is so lit up. Maybe I could do it over here. Oh, look at this. No rain in the savannah. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. So, I've been gathering a lot of orange colored wood. Acacia wood. Those trees only grow in savannas. Those trees over there is where I got this wood from. It's a new color, added in 1.7, just FYI. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. And while building, I'll just talk you through about recent things that have been happening to me. Don't worry, nothing bad happened. Just some updates about, for example, my civilization episodes and other stuff. What was I going to make? Oh yeah, I was going to make a shovel. Shovel away. See you later, Timon, which is also a Dutchman, for your information. I also obtained some free torches here today. I'm just gonna need some space. I hope my Minecraft sounds aren't too loud. Speaking of which, back to 50%. We'll do just a little better when wearing my headphones, like I'm doing right now. My headset, I should say. And it's probably better to listen to as well, especially if you're digging stuff like dirt. I'm finally going stuff. How do you even go stuff? Oh, my inventory is really, really full. I need to get rid of wooden tools, don't really need those guys. What else? Rotten flesh, I guess that's emergency food. Other than that, I think I should also make a chest to place rubbish in. Right here. Dirt, for example, not using this right now. Or this, 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 or... Why do I have 2 X's? I'm pretty sure I made only one. Outside of the camera. Oh well. I could use these for building soon. Alright. The layout. Let me check my screenshot. We'll need dirt. Don't be dirt. This. Just fill in some silly holes right there. Yeah, this is not enough space, really. I'll have to dig some more. So yeah, I'm likely not going to finish this within the episode, but I don't really care, because I can just keep talking about things while digging away. So yeah, let's start with the civilization happening. I know I haven't recorded for a while, and played it for a while, in fact, because I have really been busy with my study. For those who do not know... Oh, look at this. What's going on here? For those who do not know, I'm currently studying to become a teacher at a primary school. And that is starting to take up a lot of time. A lot of time, yep. So I have not been able to record as much as I want to. Because I do like recording videos a lot. It's one of my... Well, it has pretty much become one of my hobbies. But honestly, my study goes before my video recording sessions, I guess you could call them. So yeah, sorry if you've been looking forward to it. They will return eventually, but I do not know when. I should try and make a decent schedule. Sleep, anyone? I don't know. You want me to sleep? Where? There's no beds. I could... Oh, there's sheep around there though. Well, I don't have shears. No beds around here. Even though we're literally next to spawn. Spawn? Let me think for a bit. To the nether? No, please. I have another plan. I have a plan. There's wool at this place. I'll just take it. Because the Christmas tree is out of date. Let's make a nice fancy bed out of colored wool. It doesn't really matter anyway. I got a bed, just in case I'm alone. Just surprised that there's people today in the server. I'm sleeping. Sleeping. Such sleep. Very nice. Come on. Same in. Woo! There we go. And the rain will stop as well, which is a good thing. And still, that bucket bug with 1.7 that weather just changes like old. It was fixed in 1.6, but the bug got back in bucket in 1.7. The bug got back in bucket. Say that 5 times quickly. Really quickly. Do it now. You'll have hard times doing that. Pretty sure. No, not like that. Alright, that's a little more space, but I highly doubt it's enough. I suppose we should try it anyway. Other than that, we'll have a lot of digging to do. So yeah, civilization will return later and is not here because of my study, which is also the case for, well, literally any other video I've been trying to make. This has been the first video I recorded in, well, a week, maybe even 2 weeks. So it has been too long, I kinda missed it. So I'm really glad I got in here, so I have a reason to record, you could say. Let me think for a bit now. Where should I make the entrance? Should I make it face this way or the river's way? I guess you should make it face the river's way so I can make a pathway to way over here. Yeah, okay. Afraid this chest will have to move. Contents included. Oh, I'm surprised I'm able to pick it up. Not bad. Yeah, maybe I should just... Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take this away. What happened here? This is so weird. Yeah, so... Oh, not a hoe. So, not a hoe. Next subject I want to talk about... I don't know, I should have prepared this more. Oh yeah, my entry into DraftCraft, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I have been referred. I was told they recently reopened referrals, as they apparently closed them for a while. And I was one of 5 players who got referred, and only I got in, so I kind of feel special right now. Please let me feel special. Which is... I really like it to be in here. I know they are also doing recorded rounds, which excites me even more, because if there's one thing I love, it definitely is a recorded round. Which is why I have been enjoying Fight to the End Season 1 so much. Which also brings me to my next subject. Fight to the End, or just To the End Season 2! When is it going to happen, you may have been wondering. Well... the thing is, we're still planning on it, so there won't be anything for a while, but stay tuned, because we will return. What game mode and team size you will find out when the actual season is going to be uploaded. We may or may not do one of those fancy hype videos, as they're called, apparently. Dirt though. They really need the dirt. Too much dirt on my hands. Go away. So yeah, stay tuned for To the End Season 2. Don't worry, it's still going on. Just, we're not sure when. And stuff. Well, we're actually sure when, but I can't really say anything about it. So yeah. Keep an eye on my channel, because there's always surprises getting out. Speaking of my channel, you may have seen some new and interesting videos coming up about astronomy. And if you know me through Skype, you may have seen a few photos I've been making through my telescope. As you know, one of my biggest and most favorite hobbies is astronomy. And... God, yeah, my perfectionism wants me to make this hill look beautiful, but maybe I should just ignore that for now. So yeah, photos of the moon made through my telescope, as my hobby is astronomy. I do own a telescope, if you want to know which. It's a Celestron C8, which is one of the most popular, I suppose, according to Celestron themselves. They say it's one of the most popular and most sold telescopes ever. It wasn't too expensive. Wasn't too cheap either. It just was decently priced for a good telescope. Specifications, I always forget those. It's an 8-inch telescope, that's for sure. So that's a pretty big one. It's a Schmidt-Cassegrain kind of telescope, which means it's not one of those long-tubed telescopes, but it's one of those shorter and you should say more fat telescope. It is capable of some very nice views of planets, moon, and of course the deep sky objects like the Andromeda Galaxy and the Orion Nebula, which is definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, I've been making photos with a special webcam called the Next Image 5, which can be used to make photos of planets and the moon, and probably the sun if you do have a special solar filter for your telescope, which I do own, by the way. I already attempted to make a photo of the sun. Pretty nice, but that was made with a normal standard digital camera through my ocular. Is that even the right word? I think it's ocular, like binocular, which is that thing which has two tubes to look through. A telescope only has one tube to look through, so that's why I called it an ocular. And binocular means two tubes, some kind of two lenses or something. My Latin isn't that great. So yeah, my telescope is amazing. I do have a lot of accessories. I recently bought a Barlow lens, which is basically a lens that increases magnification by a factor of 2, so double the magnification you would normally get. I haven't yet tried it out because when I want to try out new things, the weather always starts to hate me and it always goes rain. So I have yet to try out the magnification and if it actually is a good thing. In case you want to have astronomy as a hobby, just be advised, it is an expensive hobby. You'll need a lot of money. Let's clean this up. You'll need a lot of money if you want to have a decent telescope, but for starters there are pretty nice decent telescopes as well. They're not... Don't expect huge images of planets like Jupiter and Saturn like you see on the internet, because those are most likely images taken by probes that have been flying by those planets, or really powerful telescopes like the Hubble telescope, which is a floating oversized telescope in space. So don't expect those kind of things. Just expect to see, if you're buying a beginner's telescope, a tiny dot in your field of view, which if you're using an ocular that has a bigger magnification and also makes it having a lower field of view, you'll actually be able to see tiny details on, let's say, a planet like Jupiter, because that is the biggest planet in the solar system and the easiest to find in the sky. If you're looking outside this month, you should try and look to the west-southwest, and you'll find Jupiter as the brightest star in the sky in the constellation of, was it Taurus? I believe it was Taurus or Gemini. Is that even the right way to pronounce it? Yeah, the constellation of the twins or the bull, just to say it in plain English. It will be easy to notice. Just look in the evening for the brightest star in the sky, and that is the planet Jupiter. And even with binoculars, you'll be able, if you can hold your arms still, if you can hold your hands and arms still, you can even be able to see the moons of Jupiter. And if you use a telescope, you'll definitely be able to see them on either side of the planet. And if you're having a truly good telescope with a Barlow lens and everything, you may be even be able to see details of the moon itself. Other than that, if you're starting with astronomy, I suggest you start watching at the moon, because that is easily the closest object. No kidding. Kind of obvious. The closest object to us, and it's really interesting to look at, and especially if you have a telescope, you'll be amazed by the details you can see. You can easily see the craters and the moon seas, the mares, called in Latin the mare. It's a moon sea. It's not really a sea with water, FYI. It's an ancient lava lake which dried up millions and billions of years ago. And that's really interesting to see. If you want to have an idea of how the moon looks through a special telescope webcam, or any webcam connected to a telescope, you go check out my latest video, which is called Journey to the Moon. I'm just saying this out of my head. I believe it's called Journey to the Moon. You just have to check that out because that shows amazing details of the moon. It's almost like you're flying over it with a space shuttle or Apollo lander, because space shuttles don't really go to the moon. In fact, they don't even fly anymore. But it doesn't really matter. So yeah, interesting stuff. Go check it out if you're interested. Just Google around a bit about telescopes and hopefully you'll find something. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I consider myself quite an expert, I guess, in telescope stuff. But don't go too much into technical details, because then I'll just freak out and say, nope, I don't know. Alright, back to building business, because I kind of have to rethink how big this is. If I have to believe my screenshot, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's start counting it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this is pretty much the size of the tavern. Not bad, right? And then the other part. Now I need to think this through as well. I believe I wanted to have a window over here, which was 3. And on the other side I wanted to have a fireplace. Pretty neat fireplace, by the way. It's going to be really cool. And that was it. Yeah, alright, pretty nice, good sir. Like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how much to the front doesn't really matter. I believe it doesn't really matter right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it was, and then like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Voila! There is the layout of the Shivering Snowman, which is going to be the name of this tavern. You could have guessed it, right? Sorry if that name was a little too obvious, but I kind of want to leave my footprint on this server, so I better start doing that the good way. I have a feeling like I'm being watched. Aside from that dude is not even looking at me. He's not watching me at all. So this is where the Shivering Snowman is going to be, and this is going to be the floor. It's going to be elevated 1 above the ground for several reasons, especially for the reason I want to make some kind of, what you should call it, balconies, right here in front of the windows. I hope I made this right. I suddenly have this feeling I didn't do this the right way. No, wait, I did do this the right way. Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. Door is going to be there. I don't know, Wing. Ask the Minecraft gods. Oh, I should totally make a temple. No, really, but I do have more building plans than just this. But after I finish this tavern, I feel like I should completely gear up myself, get lots of food, probably enchanted armor, iron armor at least, and if I'm lucky, full diamond. Although I'm not really good at finding diamonds, as you may know. Doesn't really matter, no. Anyway, this is not in UHC mode, so I can just take damage and recover hearts. And it's 1.7, so losing hunger. Why am I walking forward automatically? Losing hunger is a bit of a problem. It's just dropping really fast. It's not the best change Mojang has made, in my opinion. But it's there, and we'll have to live with it, whether we want it or not. Probably going to be able to reclaim some of this wood when I cut out the windows. Speaking of windows, I'll need sand. Oh yeah, and the fireplace is going to be right over here, which is going to be a pretty big one. I know, I like big things. So I'll reclaim some of this wood already, which is a great thing. Let me think. The fireplace is going to be made out of cobblestone, obviously. Oh, and I will need netherrack. You know what? To just end this episode, let's go to the nether. and get the netherrack for the fireplace, and then I'm going to say goodbye and call it a day for the first episode, and I guess I'll work outside of the camera on the tavern and hopefully have it finished before the next episode so I can show you around about details and stuff. And if you're wondering how good I am at building, I'm not too great, but I can manage because I've been playing on a roleplay server for 3 years, roleplay server which I hosted myself, by the way. So yeah, off we go to the nether. We only need 3 netherrack. It's going to be impossible. Where's this going? Oh gosh, this is really scary. Sid's portal. Oh dear, I hope it's going to come out at the right location. At least these are tunnels, which I consider to be safe. Why is there quartz? Oh, look at this. Wow. Wow. Ooh, I really like this. Panic Pixel Swag Island. I want to have a look there. I want to see his swaggy island. I hope it's not too far though. Or is it just going to be going in a circle? No, it's really going far, far, far away. Not gonna do that. I just need 2 netherrack, but I don't want to break this place. Crap, where did they actually come from? Lewis's spot? No. Maybe I did come from there. The Mesa Highway. Shardonia's portal of fantastic properties. The Sonic Joey's spot? There's nothing here. Sid's spot. Also Pimpuffable. Move on after Sid's portal. Yeah, this is the way back. Oh damn it. Oh, GG. That's his 16th death. I only have 2 deaths. I'm good. Water bucketing is not for you. Nope, it's not. Or how am I going to get netherrack? Why don't I just take it from here? All I need is 3 for the fireplace. Voila. Should have made it too high, and that makes it even faster to travel through. Wow, such great English pronunciation. Yeah, I should end this episode. My commentary is getting below average. Yeah. Oh crap, this is the wrong portal. Where the heck am I? I know this place kind of. Yeah, I've been here before. This looks like that music box place I've seen. So this is Sid's place. Alright. The place I talked about at the swamp. Darn it. A desert. That's not familiar at all. This episode may just take a little longer to end because I want to find the way back home. I think it's this direction. That's a zombie. Oh, I could use a helmet though. It's not going to burn in sunlight anyway. And that's a spider. I do have a bow but no arrows. A bow such early in game is actually a rare thing for me. Where the hell did it go? Damn it. Oh, there it is. No, that's another guy. Drop some of your armor, please. No, I did not look at that Enderman. I did not look. Oh, that's a skelly. Hey, guy. Damn it. Darn it. He's going to kill me. Die! Thank you. Enderman is not angry. Good guy, Enderman. You're not angry, right? No, you're gone. Okay, good. I got his pants. His fancy pants. Golden leggings. That's not spawn. That's not spawn. Crap. I know it. There is a savannah nearby, so this... over this hill, I should be able to see spawn. Yeah, I could just press F3, but just, you know, for the adventurous me, because I like to travel in Minecraft. I actually love it. So, one day I'll just go out and travel to a snowy ice plains. Yay, I found it! Wasn't that far. GG. Such instincts and finding back the way. So yeah, one day I'll just go out and find snowlands on my own and start kind of my own village over there with my own snowman family. Yep, definitely going to happen. That is something I really, really want. Because after all, I am Frosty the Snowman. And I am a jolly happy soul. And this was my very first episode on DraftCrafters UHC. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do it like this. If you have questions about me or other things I've been doing, or just questions, go ahead and ask them, and I will try and answer them in the next episode. I hope to make this on a regular basis. I cannot promise anything though, because you know my study is something that's getting in the way. But before I log off, let me actually make sure that this place is known as my crib, with my supply chest over here with stuff I currently don't need, like these things. I do need you. At my bed right here. What else do I not need right now? Feathers. I do have arrows right now, that's great. Sugarcane is something I not need. I don't need. God, my English is starting to get terrible. So yeah, I'm going to try and make this into a regular basis series, because after all, there's more people over here and they love me to play, I guess, because otherwise I may just be removed for inactivity, and that's not something I want to happen. Oh yeah, I was going to leave my mark, my signature. Yeah, this is clearly a US server because of the crafting lag. The Shivering Snowman Tavern. Work in progress. Frostbreath. Wah. I could make a terrible joke about that, but I'm not going to do it. So yeah, now people know I have started construction over here. Let's do it like this. I'll try and finish the tavern outside of the camera, and when I'm back, you can see the results, and it's going to be pretty, I'm promising. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment with a question, preferably, that will be awesome. Or just how you like this series, what can I improve, what can be better, what am I doing good. Feedback is always welcome, as you know, because I'm always trying to get better. Leave a like, because that's really cool to show your appreciation. I truly appreciate your appreciation. So that's something we can do in return. And subscribe if you haven't done so yet, because I will try and post more videos more often, so subscribing to me would be nice. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. This is Frostbreath from its Shivering Snowman Tavern, signing out.